Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming. And welcome back to our playthrough of Dominions 4, M.A. Ermor, the Ashen Empire. So, in our last episode, we finally were able to cast our Burden of Time spell. And with that Burden of Time spell, we've begun our overall master plan to win, which is not all that exciting, because it is just waiting on death and disease to help us nudge everyone into the grave, so they can join us in the world of the undead. So with that in mind, though, we have cast that spell. We can start spending some of these gems that we have now, because we're not saving them up. So, Dhuna here is going to go ahead and cast a summon. And you'll notice with our 10 magic, of course, we can summon more people. So, we are going to summon a Dusk Elder for 20 gems. The Dusk Elder is a 3. I believe has a death magic of 3 instead of 2. Why are you people not researching? You should be researching, and you all should be researching. Do your research. Thank you. Come on. Holding up the Empire. We need to wait on these castles to be built and some of our free spawn to build up. Again, that's the one big downside for us, is that we can't hire a bunch of soldiers. We have to wait for them to build up. We can't build up gold and buy more and buy more. We want our gold to go into castles and temples anyway. Down here, we have our prophet. Let's move him over one space so he can claim this throne and start spreading our dominion that way as well. You'll notice that a lot of our main provinces, for example, they all have tiny populations. They've all died off because of our Dominion killing the population, so we're not making any money, and our income is going to start dropping precipitously as we spread our Dominion and these other places die off as well. So we just need to keep that in mind, that we won't have as much gold going forward as we do right now. So with that, we're moving him over. We have a huge collection of armies. We're going to end our turn. A battle happened. Not much. We got to our next level in Conjuration. So we can now summon more lictors. We can summon a Pride of Lions as well if we wanted to. But we're waiting to get up even higher because... Where is it? Where is it? When we get to 8, we can cast this Lictorian Legion spell, where we can summon 25 lictors at once for the cost of 35 death gems. That is pretty freaking awesome. And 24 more units have suffered badly from the Burden of Time. When we start getting into wars, you'll see just how effective that is. This concerns me. There are 80 units from Agartha just kind of on our border. Now, luckily, we have a giant, like just a massive group of units here. Let's start sending some backup commanders off to that front, because I feel like things are about to go down there. We also, Dhuna, go ahead and bring in, we need some more sensors. Yes. And here is Ascator, our Dusk Elder. Check this out. 4 death, 1 astral, 1 fire. If I remember correctly, that's not actually the base stats. I'm not sure what they get as far as their random rolls for magic, but the mages of Old Ermor performed rituals that corrupted and destroyed the old empire. We've already read this before. I just want to look at it again. They're ethereal, they're undead, they're sneaky, they're amphibious. They can do all kinds of cool jazz for us. 30 hit points. Cool. This Dusk Elder can also summon more Dusk Elders. So it's a continuous circle there. Cool. Alright, we're moving out the sensors over here. We've got massive armies building up, which looks good. We're heading this way to take this throne. In fact, we can go ahead and claim that throne of ascension right now. That might tick off our Agartha. We'll have to see what happens. Alright, we'll go ahead and end the turn again. We've claimed the Throne of Might. So we'll check out what that does here in a second. We did our casting, and 23 more units have suffered from the burden of time. What does the Throne of Might do? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. One of these buttons tells us, there we go, what the thrones are. There we go. So the Throne of Might spreads our dominion, and our blessed troops get more strength. That's cool. And also, well, what button was that? There we go. We are at 2. Agartha has 1 throne. Ulm has 1 throne. And whoever this is has 2 thrones. Oh, that's probably Abyssia. Or did Abyssia die already? Oh, look at all those screens. No, Abyssias must already be dead. Or they have no thrones. They're not dead yet. No. That's Ashdod. Alright, they're giants. They're going to be tough to fight, probably. We might have to figure out a magic strategy for them when we finally get down to it. 22 gems. Let's get these, build up our Dusk Elders. Because what we're going to do is these Dusk Elders, they can go around and they can search for better magic sites than our other ones could. We might be able to find some fire sites as well, or maybe some more astral sites. So we have that there. Our castles are done. We have temples. Our dominion is building. Look at all these troops stacking up. It's looking great. We need these guys to keep moving off to the front, though. Can they move too? Yeah, they can. All right. Cool. Go ahead and end our turn again. All right. Unexpected event in Stonegrave Mountains. 12 units have been cursed. Who cares about cursed? A Dusk Elder recognized the ancient runes sealing the temple crypt. Some are easily broken, but others need time, and the process is dangerous. In Zabalba, a little bit of dominion loss. And in Tarim, spring floods destroyed crops and buildings. We lost some gold. That sucks. So wait a minute. Is this one of those things where let's not leave a mage in this province from now on? So every time there's a mage here, something goes horribly wrong. I have a bad feeling another mummy may pop up out of nowhere, and I'd rather not deal with another mummy. Let's see, what does Ulm have on our border? Some Ulmish troops. You can see them there with their shields and heavy armor. It looks like some militia. Light infantry behind them there. A couple of those. They've got an ogre sitting here. It's not very impressive. We are going to construct a temple. Spread our dominion even faster. I'm just trying to think, folks. What I might do is, while waiting on... I kind of just want to go to war. I don't like just sitting around not doing anything in this game. And one more turn while we think about war. Alright, nobody else jumped at us. So, bunch of unexpected events. Some unrest in Snowford and Walden. We found some treasure. Gold and gems, a thorn spear, magic item. That's cool. In Ermor, we got an air gem and an abandoned tower. Ashington, we found some air gems. I tell you what I think. While we make Fear Tongue here, search for some magic sites. I think we go to war with Ulm. Oh, wow. I think we go to war with Ashdod. Agartha. Sorry. Just changed my mind. Ulm has a lot of priests, and they really scare me. Ashdod has got a really strong dominion. You can see how many candles of dominion they have here. And they've got these armies on our border that are really freaking me out. So I think we're going to go to war with them. With that in mind, let's build one more castle up here. And we're going to need the ability to summon some more commanders on this end of the field. So we're going to send a spectator over that direction. Let's go ahead and summon an extra spectator. There we go. And while we're at it, we should also summon... let's see. Let's summon another Dusk Elder. And let's grab our folks that have the magic feathers in their hat and summon in some Lictorian guards, actually. That's going to be most of our gems, I do believe. Everybody else should be doing some research. Okay. We don't have a real strong Dominion over here yet, so we're not going to be getting as many good troops. All of our casting, we found a magic site, an enchanted pyre. And in Ermor, we found some extra fire gems and a hot valley. Huh. I wonder who's finding these gems, because there is not a lot of people still alive in Ermor. I'll tell you that. Let's see. So we have this giant army here. Woo, look at all this. Let's grab all these troops and send them to what's going to be the front. Or at least the troops that we care about. So, these Knights of the Sepulchre. And then let's grab the guys that have the spears. There we go. So, Nardamu, take those troops off to war if you would please. You are going to need a priest, however. An archbishop. Again, we need to be able to cast our bless spell over those Knights of the Holy Sepulchre, or they are not as impressive as we need them to be. Here we also have a good number of knights. Let's give these to Rotflesh the Censor. Let's grab, there's got to be, there we are, other undead here. Put these guys here too. It's hard to get in the best undead out of all these. We want the ones that have the better armor, and we want to leave the long dead behind unless we're done filling out spaces, which we are. So why don't we grab a bunch of these ghouls and then fill out the rest with long dead. There we go. The Solus we can leave behind for now. I'm happy with that. Alright. Can you head over as well? Up here, we should have a good number of troops as well. Ooh. Oh, look at this. This is going to be a ton of guys. I have a feeling that if things go correctly, we'll be able to just kind of march through Ashdod at this point. They have a lot of troops, though, so it's not a given that we will win any kind of direct confrontation yet. But we can always hope. Alright, and one more turn. Especially with their troops being weakened. Ooh. Got our Archbishop. Unexpected event in Snowford. Phantasmal warriors have appeared within the mist-covered highlands. They seem directed by an unknown force of will. Well, that's a spell. Oh, we found a magic site where a meteor fell. So in Snowford, we wiped out these Phantasmal warriors. This is a spell where somebody casts it and summons these guys in. That is going to be... I can almost guarantee that's Agartha. I don't think Olma is the ones that would use that spell. Plus, look at these armies they have built up here. They are asking for war. And you know what? We are going to happily give it to them. Where's that priestess? You need to move as well. More archbishops, thank you. Let's make sure we're still moving our troops around. Alright. Well, folks, this episode has not had a lot too exciting happen in it. Our burn of time is working. A couple unexpected events. A warlock caught red-handed. His virgin followers are now kept in our dungeon. Our armies are building up, and we're about to go to war with Agartha. Oh, look at this. Olm's getting ideas. Oh, we're not coming for you. We're friends. Be nice to us. We'll be nice to you. Okay? Besides, we're going to have to talk about vampires later. So with that in mind, I'm going to end this episode a little bit early. I'm going to off-screen spend a couple turns building up our army, and when we come back, we will be going to war with Agartha. Instead of y'all just watching me let turns fly by as our troops build up. So we'll be doing that on the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please tell your friends, and as always, we hope to see you soon.